let's just dive straight into this. Look, we are looking at a massive transformation happening online right now. If you kind of thought the creator landscape was already completely saturated, well, think again. What we're witnessing today is basically a brand new digital gold rush, and the whole thing is being entirely powered by AI.
So $85,000. Just take that number in for a second. What if I told you that this staggering figure was generated in ad revenue in just the first 30 days by a brand new, completely faceless AI finance channel? It honestly sounds impossible, right? But it is literally happening right now.
And this quote right here reveals exactly why. Based on the data we've uncovered, smaller channels are blowing up way faster than ever before. You absolutely do not need an existing subscriber base to get millions of views anymore. Actually, scratch that. The old rules of content creation, where you had to grind away for years just to build a tiny audience, they are officially obsolete.
All right, Section 1, the Faceless AI boom. Explosive growth. Let's get into it.
We've got our hands on some exclusive data showing brand new channels pulling in thousands of dollars within 30 to 60 days of their very first upload. I mean, just look at the sheer speed of growth here. You've got Uncover History, only 2 months old and already doing $4,000 a month. The End Day hit $9,000 in just a single month. But the absolute standout here is Good Enough at the bottom. They're making $30,000 a month. And get this, the craziest part? They only post one single video per month. One. It completely shatters the myth that you've got to upload daily to succeed.
Moving right along to Section 2, Profitable Niches, Targeted Strikes.
So just a year ago, breaking into the finance space was virtually impossible. It was this walled garden, completely dominated by massive, established personal brands like Stephen Graham. But notice how this new AI wave has totally democratized this incredibly high barrier niche. You can now entirely bypass the need for a huge personal brand. Remember that channel we just talked about making 85 grand in its first month? They did the whole thing completely faceless. They never even stepped in front of a camera.
And it's for sure not just finance. Here are some of the other rapid growth niches our source data highlights. We're seeing gaming channels like GTA Mania capitalizing massively on the upcoming GTA 6 release. Global events, an absolute goldmine. One creator launched a World Cup channel that was pulling in hundreds of thousands of views when the account was literally just 7 days old. Then you've got channels like Victorian Life absolutely crushing the history and royalty niche, and Prime Insights dominating psychology and tech, generating around $20,000 a month.
But listen, if you really want to see massive, mind-boggling view counts, you have to look at the long-form sleep niche. Check out a channel called Dreamy Flow. They are pulling in 13 million, 9 million, and 4 million views on their videos. Because they're creating these extremely long, relaxing sleep videos, they can pack a really high volume of ads throughout the content. The result? Dreamy Flow is raking in $60,000 a month. To put that into perspective, that is roughly $2,000 every single day just for helping people fall asleep.
Okay, Section 3, the AI Playbook, Push-Button Content. 20 to 40 bucks. That is the astonishingly low cost of production for some of these highly profitable videos. Our data shows a channel named Ink Explainer recently pulled in $4,500 from just 3 videos, and based on the tools they're using, it likely cost them under $40 per video to make. The ROI there is just insane.
A really huge part of this new playbook is the AI avatar. Basically, this is a completely digitally generated persona used for on-camera storytelling. It's brilliant, really. It gives a totally relatable face and voice to a channel, allowing creators to build a genuine connection with their audience. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views, all while maintaining absolute 100% anonymity.
Let's break down the exact step-by-step workflow detailed in the source using tools like Solo AI. Step 1. You either input your script or you just use their integrated viral frameworks and hooks. Step 2. Select a unique visual style. For example, there's a super popular channel called Quanta that gets millions of views using these really simple AI-generated hand-drawn sketches. Finally, step 3. You just click Generate Bulk Scenes and the AI automatically creates the footage for you. It's like having an entire production studio at your fingertips. But we need to be realistic here. Section 4. Risks of the trade. Severe pitfalls.
Caution, this is a crucial takeaway from the data, and we need to talk about it impartially. Take a channel like Frank USA, for example. Right now, they're making about $9,000 a month using AI-generated thumbnails featuring politicians and fake quotes. But our source strongly warns that this strategy is highly volatile. Using the likeness of any politician or putting words in their mouths using AI is a massive risk that will almost certainly lead to your channel getting demonetized down the line. You've got to play by the platform's rules.
The other major risk you're going to face is saturation. Look at this comparison. On one hand, you have the pioneers like Dreamy Flow making 60 grand a month. But on the other hand, because content like sleep videos or say prehistoric animal history is so incredibly easy to make now, the competition is fierce for latecomers. We are seeing copycats uploading daily in those exact same niches, and they can't even break 1,000 views. If the barrier to entry is low, the crowd is going to be massive.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 5, Beyond Ads, New Strategies.
So, let's look at the gardening niche as a perfect example of how the smartest creators are diversifying. These faceless AI gardening channels are pulling in millions of organic views, but they aren't just crossing their fingers and hoping the ad revenue holds up. They're setting a completely new standard by funneling that massive viewership into high-margin, off-platform digital products. They're selling simple, helpful PDF guides directly to their viewers for like $15 to $17 a pop.
And this chart brilliantly illustrates this modern revenue model. By taking control and selling a $15 or $17 digital guide, these channels often make significantly more money from those direct digital product sales than they ever do from traditional ad revenue. It's just a much safer, much higher margin way to build a sustainable business off the back of AI content. So what does this all mean for us? We've seen the incredible revenue data, we've explored the highly profitable niches, and we've walked through the push-button production methods. The old barriers to entry, they have completely vanished. With AI production costs dropping to just $20 a video, the real question is, what niche will you claim? The tools are sitting right there waiting for you. I really hope this explainer gave you everything you need to understand this incredible digital shift. Thanks for joining me.